been wide awake. If all the world is crumbling, I can feel it coming. If no one answers when you call me a hero. I might be dead, but I'm not done. I might be a hero. I might be dead, but I'm not done. I might be a hero. I might be dead, but I'm not done. We all need a hero. I might be dead, but I'm not done. Call me a hero. We all might be I might be dead, but I'm not done. Might be a hero.
Sorry, that image.
And
The
this
image
is why
was-
you should always go to the hospital if it's up for more than 5 hours. Never. The
Whoa.
rashes, I mean. The
That's
rashes,
just
I
normal
meant.
for you guys?
The...
Friends, it's called priapism. See?
And help. No.
Oh, hush.
Oh, hi. We didn't see you there.
Hello! Oh, hello
Oh.
there, viewers.
Well, what?
We didn't
I don't know
realize
any-
you were there.
Oh, you're
don't
here.
I didn't-
listen to what I just said.
I don't know any of these people.
Hello.
I have a
and
knife.
Welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe, an actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 ttrpg system. Stop saying relatively new. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore mature themes, and while we will be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, or other topics. Our players will discuss consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. The players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to the episode when you feel ready. 3 quick acknowledgements. 1 to Roll20, the official virtual tabletop of the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG system. 2, Demiplane, a platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. And Marvel Comics, without whom none of this would be happening. We have almost a full cast. To introduce our victims of the day, starting with Joe. Made a face.
Hey everybody, it's Joe, better known as DJ Torrid or Nullifanger on all the Instagram and other social sites. I will be playing Brown Recluse, the Seattle-based webhead Spider-Man, originally from the East Coast. And while I still have the chance, thank you for having me. Web Daddy's always here, surrounding you with the webby tweets and the webby skeets on your webby feeds.
Get it out of your system while she's
Thank you.
Mike, when are we getting Synapse back?
gone.
I don't know how much more. I don't know how much more psychic damage I can take.
When her doctor says D&D won't kill her anymore.
Okay, so never.
Alejandro, while we're here.
You know,
Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro, the Greedy Dragon, and today I will be playing Hector, aka Red Jaguar, the dry-humored, straight-faced luchador with super strength. And I gotta say, Mike, I do want to point out it is very fun for me that you have put 3 large inanimate enemies 2 sessions after I got the ability to blow up inanimate objects.
Well, they are animate. That's the whole point.
They're made out of inanimate objects.
they still have sentience.
Yeah,
so-
semantics.
Then I
Do
will guess
they?
we'll be committing murder today.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey magic stuff. D, speaking of,
I am neither wibbly nor wobbly. Hey everyone, I'm
That's
Ian.
what you
I will
prefer.
be that is what I'm gonna focus on as I wave a auxiliary mic. I am D or Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, and I will be playing the perfectly normal old white rich dude, Gideon Price.
yes, because we're going to. Never mind.
Never you mind.
John.
Hello, I'm John. I save my online like stuff for the end of the session. I will be playing Steel Aegis, the flip-kicking tokusatsu-style hero who has a very hungry mask.
Ate one thing you didn't need one time, and now you're gonna get judged for it. Glitch.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Hey, everybody, it's Glitch. I'll be playing Alexi, aka Anima, your favorite main character who's infected both sides of the story now.
and they're modest.
Oh, so modest.
All right. So, what has been happening? The team collectively, after some reveals from Solstice, who couldn't be with us that morning episode, had a reveal that there were some notations, some rumors, some observances of some nefarious quote dwarves quote in Norway of all places, which coincided with some of the reasons why we had other characters in the campaign. Brigitte, for example, was sent to Midgard specifically to track these individuals down. Fortunately, Brigitte's character or player is no longer able to play. But we're following along with the storyline anyway. For reasons. We'll find out later. Then, after a very quick fight against an animated radioactive Nazi skeleton being held aloft by 30,000 giant purple bees, the team decided to take an extended flight instead of teleporting like normal people to Norway through various chains, and decided to do some experimentation because, as it seemed, in order to defeat Swarm in his enhanced version, Steel Aegis decided to leap through him and disrupt his powers, or shut down his powers.
Yeah.
Which involved swapping his hand through a conspicuous purple eldritch shard and pocketing the shard because it normally didn't affect him. He decided to put it aside for later storage and perusal, but the mask had other ideas, and when he went to retrieve the shard, it was gone. So then we did a whole scene with regards to both Solstice and Anima, who have experience with touching shards they shouldn't, in some interesting,
Listen,
to call it, attempt to stabilize, the shard. They had both Anima and Solstice touch the shard at the same, or the mask at the same time, and then place the mask on Steel Aegis to activate his powers, which resulted in a bizarre melange of all three backgrounds, really, or perhaps a clue or three with regards to where powers come from the mask, as the trio saw each other in Kamen Rider style flip-kicking type costume, each addressed to their element and their power sets, and we're all essentially standing on some kind of surface in space. Coming out of that, more questions than answers, really. The team landed in Norway to then investigate a disturbance that they had heard about in the city of Trondheim at the castle called Sverresborg. Approaching the castle, after dealing with the town's representative. The castle was discovered and told to them to be in complete ruin. With a quick investigation heading to the castle, sure enough, verified lots of rubble, lots of destruction, and as it turns out, as soon as they crossed the threshold, they were expected. And some unknown force animated some very large constructs made of earth and stone, and we left it there just at the point where everybody's now going to have to roll initiative.
Heck yeah.
Just making sure I didn't actually ask you to do that beforehand.
Nope.
I thought we did last week, but
Yeah,
I am incorrect.
you
Oh
are.
my goodness. I mean, I can
Holy cow,
re-roll
that
with
is-
Edge, but good lord.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with
What
mine.
the heck,
What?
Gideon?
Get it? What the fuck?
He's
Okay.
very vigilant.
Okay, so
God.
listeners, I rolled a 14. Red Jaguar rolled a 13. Gideon Hecking Price rolled a 23.
And let me make it clear: Gideon's only superpowers is that he's immortal and he's rich.
I mean,
He's
that's
also old.
To
That's
be fair,
part
he
of
did
the
roll
role.
like
I
a
rolled.
656, so.
Well,
What
no,
did you-
immortal
what
does not
did you-
necessarily mean that you're old.
Would the collective like
It's
to know what I just rolled?
implied. Yes,
what,
please.
What did you roll, Glitch?
Well, the first roll was a 20, but I have
Mhm.
Edge on
Nice.
initiative.
Mm-hmm.
It's now a fantastic 20.
Nice.
Oh my lord.
This is the best I've ever rolled in the entire campaign.
Prepare for an entire session of failure. The dice gods have summoned.
very strange.
Yeah. You know,
I have to go
Alejandro,
through
I was
this
about
and
to
double-check
ask
it.
why Jaguar and Aegis are always the last ones to go, and then I realized our agilities are super low.
Yeah, mine is I think mine is literally it's 1.
Mine is a 2.
Mine is a 1.
My agility is a 4, but I literally just bumped it up Monday.
Mine's a 2.
What's a who now?
You know what?
2, not a who.
I realized this when I was working on a thing. Hector is literally just slacking from Pokemon.
Yeah.
I do not know that.
It's a Pokemon that has insane stats, but it has an ability that makes it go only on every other turn called Truant,
Mhm.
with the in-game lore being that it's extremely slow and lazy.
Mm.
Yeah, I think you can get a very busted slacking if you get. Oh, I forgot what the power is, but it's like when you take damage, you deal like 3 times as much back.
I think that's literally called counter.
No, there's a different one. There's counter, and then there's like a. Is it a dark type move?
All right.
Payback?
Payback. That's it.
So Jaguar has a Marvel success as well, or am I looking at this different?
You're looking at a different one.
You're looking at a different one.
All right, that's weird.
That's one I rolled to make sure my thing was working because my screen glitched out for a second.
Mm.
I apologize for. Oh no,
It's-
wait,
it's-
it is a Marvelous 13.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no,
wait,
never mind.
was it?
Never mind. I found mine. I just rolled the same number. If you go right under Steel Aegis,
Yeah,
there's
you
the one I
rolled
the
rolled
same
for this
number.
combat.
Huh.
So is it or is it not fantastic?
It is not a fantastic.
No,
Ooh.
fantastic.
Boo, but that's okay.
Glitch, you're not in the
I'm not in roll 20 if that is
Roll
what you're
physical.
asking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm rolling in demiplane and I got a fantastic 20.
Nice.
nobody else is fantastics, right?
Yeah.
5. Yeah, that's all you guys. Oh wait, I gotta do these guys. Hold on.
I wonder if the 15-foot tall golems are gonna go faster than a team tank.
I'm gonna guess no.
Look, it's 3 tanks versus
The
2
first
tanks
hour
and
of combat is just everyone standing.
Oh my god.
What did he roll?
2 15s.
What the actual fuck?
I'm just gonna run them on 15s
Fine.
then.
I mean, fair.
This guy.
This last guy better roll a 0.
That'd be very funny.
And it's not possible, but okay.
I'm pretty
It
sure
would be
Brown
funny.
Recluse has more agility than these guys.
It is actually because you can go into negatives with your stats.
And it's a 14.
Like you would have
Amazing.
to, like that's one of the things for character creation is that you can actually go into negatives to boost other
Oh yeah,
stats.
that's right. That's right.
So
Shit, I could have
theoretically,
been
you could
doing
like
that.
have a -4 vigilance and then roll 1 to 1. Because rolling 3 ones would still be like more. Because the one is a
Sorry, the
marvel.
thought of having a
Truth.
-4 vigilance is crazy.
Yeah, the thought of having a minus stat caused anxiety.
I think it goes
Like,
down
every
to
time-
3.
I know, yeah. I was like, no, I'm not going negatives.
Uh,
you say?
I think
every
it goes down to
time-
-3.
Oh, it
yeah,
can't
I
go
think
below
-3 is
-3? Okay.
severely ill. Yeah.
Then you cannot have a possibility of rolling a 0.
You can
lowest
roll
you
a
can roll
1,
is a 1.
however.
1 is the lowest you can roll.
All right, but let's look at the 20. As Alexi seems to be the only one that's able to act outside the turn this time.
It's finally my turn.
And they do nothing.
Listen,
No.
I don't ever roll this well. It's insane. Okay. Well, obviously, my first move is going to be to change forms. And you said these things are quite a bit bigger than us, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with the best form possible for this fight. And Alexi's gonna shift into a T-Rex.
Yes.
And then
Aegis is just gonna be slapping Hector on his arm, just like, fuck!
What is happening? What the
No,
fuck?
I do have 2 questions for this. One question is, what is the name of this power?
technically it's shapeshift.
We just upgraded shapeshift to a rank, a second level.
Yeah, so instead of taking grow, I took a second shapeshift, which allows me to go into larger forms.
Gotcha.
That kind of thing.
And
I
it
took
works
that
on
last
basis of
Saturday.
having seen animals.
Yes.
For now, actually,
Excellent.
there was a small conversation Monday that it might be able with Alexi's mother. That it was definitely stated that it might be able to extend beyond
Hmm?
real
Ooh.
animals with enough
Oh, you're gonna
practice.
go full on Eldritch horror.
Yeah.
Limits of your
Full on
imagination.
Akira flesh mound of metamorphosizing horror.
All right, so I got to tuck.
Oh, I mean,
Or
out of the way,
heroic
yeah.
hordes, dragon.
or hear me out,
Dragon.
Mothman.
Oh
Yes! Yes!
Oh, do you inherit the abilities as well? Do you
my
just
God.
become a harbinger of
Sunburn
doom?
everyone's eyes.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing, actually. Okay, yeah, so I think T-Rex is the form I'll take, because I'm guaranteeing a T-Rex will be ever so slightly bigger than these guys. Just a hunch.
Eh.
And then I can't see the map, so am I near any of them?
I will send you a screenshot of the map.
would be
You can
fantastic.
run diagonally and probably ram into clay
I
golem.
will post it into the
I believe
session
that is
chat for our
rock.
group.
Okay.
And the one across from it is clay.
Okay.
then
Okay,
there's
and the
also
one up
one off
top
to
is
the left.
brick. Okay.
Okay.
That's the closest
so-
one you're at, and then I will also give you a grander snapshot so you have like a
How
more
did I do that?
general impression of it. And I will try to like update you with screenshots every time something changes, but if I forget, just remind me, please.
No worries, no worries. It's at least nice to have a general layout of the map. Really wish Roll20 would work on my computer, man.
Does it just crash or is it laggy?
I
as all get
literally
out?
nothing else will run if I try to bring up
Oh.
Roll20. Not a
That's
single
an
other
interesting
thing.
problem.
Yeah.
The Zoom starts lagging so bad I can like barely be in the call. Nothing else on my computer will run, so I can't be in demiplane. But it's so laggy that I can't do any rolls in Roll20,
damn.
let alone try to move across the map. This is what I get for having a dinky $200 laptop. Okay, so closest one to me is the clay
Clay.
one, yeah?
Oh, it is
Okay,
clay.
then I'm going to use this turn to obviously I've already shapeshifted. I'm just gonna use it for movement, and I'm gonna move closer to Clay Guy to get ready for an attack. And I think that movement will just be my turn.
You're going to move up into striking distance.
Yes.
Okay. So
And
this
then you may have to
gigantic
remind me about
T-Rex,
the
easily 35 feet long, stomps towards the very large clay construct. I'm avoiding the G word,
yes.
because it ain't so great. So,
Yeah.
but this T-Rex barely has head and shoulders of sorts, or the large head of the T-Rex is
Oh, no,
barely
it has
above the
dandruff.
height of the construct.
That is good enough. And then I think that'll just be me because I think that's all I can do in the moment.
Oh yeah, because you transferred.
That'll be
It's a standard action.
yeah. Technically it can be standard or reaction, but I don't know if this would count as reaction because technically I've not been attacked.
I mean, the fun part is that Gideon Price goes and then you go again. So
Yeah, so I'm not too worried about it.
so sneaky of you to kind of play that in. All right, Gideon Price.
Gideon Price. Esquire. I am going to move 5 spaces up. Is that a rock that is in my way, or can I just like easily go over it?
It's a large chunk of masonry.
Is it a easily transversible chunk of masonry?
I'll allow it.
Good.
But it's a big chunk of masonry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, can I actually like get on top of it
Sure.
and have a vantage point? And then
Why
I
not?
am going to excellent. Keep allowing me to do stuff.
Yes.
Then I am going to use, I think it's focus. I always forget what it's called because they're all similar. Yes, I am going to use focus fire, which is going to set me back 10 focus. And I'm going to call out up to 6 character. Well, I'm going to call out 1 person, and then up to 6 people who can hear me are going to have edge against that person. So that person in this case is going to be the clay ambulant construct. And so that should be, I mean, there's like, what, 4 of you at this point? So all of you have edge on any actions you take against the clay construct.
Cool.
And I guess Gideon is basically just going to be transmitting via the telepathic link that is established by Synapse, is just going to start transmitting information about clay.
If you heat it to this much degrees, it becomes crystalline and brittle. You apply water.
Yes.
And like joints and stuff.
Clay facts with Gideon.
Yeah.
You know, I'd
Fun-
watch
fun
that
with
video
plants.
essay.
Yeah. The price of
Alright.
clay.
That's back to Alexi.
Yee. Okay. I'm torn between just headbutting this thing or whacking it with the tail.
Whack it with the tail. Whack it with the tail. Whack it with the tail.
Well, the
Whack it with
vote's
the
been
tail.
decided. Yeah, I'll after walking up, I'll kind of like I don't even know how to describe how this would be happening. Very quickly like spins and whacks the clay guy with tail. Blanked completely on a description for that. I'm so sorry.
A
Yeah.
tail whip.
I'm gonna roll for melee now.
Tail whip, tail whip, tail whip.
Okay, let's see.
I love how in between turns, me and Hector are trying to like figure out what
Measure
we're
stuff.
going to do. Yeah.
That is a 13,
A
but I have
third?
edge, and I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll you. Yeah. That's a 14.
14.
I am going to use one of my reactions to help you.
Great. So I have a second edge now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say no lower.
Okay, great, cool. Let me let me roll that then. I'm gonna try rolling this one.
You
now.
see this 35-foot long T-Rex turns around going with the little tiny arms. What?
I'm
It's an
sorry,
Italian
sir.
T-Rex.
My
Devil
arms are
dinosaur
too
never
long
has
to
to
grab
deal
it,
with
and
this.
my leg is too big to move in that way. I really think you should have thought this plan through.
That did not help me. It in fact put me back down to 13. So we're gonna
so
stick with that good old 14. Is a 14 hit? Mike, please.
A 14 does hit.
Oh my god.
Just. And only because
what-
it's such a ridiculously large object.
Uh,
Well done, nonetheless.
Does
Well
a
done.
14 hit a thing that's almost the size of a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
That's the damage then would be 28.
28. What's your multiplier?
My multiplier for melee is a ×5.
Actually, are we looking at the T-Rex stats?
No, I can't see the T-Rex stats because I'm not in roll
Oh,
20,
well,
so I'm
that's
going
not
based off of
good.
my I'm going based off of my demiplane stats.
All right.
Unless you want
well,
to send me screenshots of the
I
T-Rex stats for me to look at.
do a quick Adam. Wait. Actually, I believe they are in demiplane. Give me a minute to load my thing. I think I have shared the book with you.
Yes.
Okay, so open up now that you can read it because you've already gone through the adventure, the murder world that time forgot.
Okay, hang on.
Be in the library.
Let me get there
Right
real
at the
quick.
end.
Where do I need to go in the book again?
It's in the library.
In Murder World, which
Oh, all the way
chapter or
down to
whatever?
character profiles.
Okay, sick.
That should
Okay.
give you, it starts with the Ankylosaurus. Scroll down a little bit
Oh my
past
gosh,
the
where is it? There's so many
LMDs.
there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, 180. It's virtually almost the same. Okay, that's the same.
You get the physicals, but you don't get the mentals,
Okay.
which is probably a good thing.
Oh, well, it's okay. So the multiplier is still technically the same because it's still a ×5. The ability is what gets upgraded. So, I'm gonna have to keep going back and forth.
Oh, either way, it hits. But it gives you that extra +6 instead of whatever you had.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it with the damage. So that's times that. Plus that's 31 damage.
31. And that's a ×5?
Yes.
So the number on the dice was
a 5.
okay, 5. And your bonus is 6.
Yes.
6, 21. What? Did I just tell you how much damage resistance it has for being a big chunk of earth?
It's fine.
I think I did. Cool. That's you?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the T-Rex's powers. The T-Rex's heightened sense is 1? That's insane.
No, they
Apex Predator.
They are an apex predator. Their sense of smell was insane.
Amazing. All right,
Eyesight,
yeah, that,
trash garbage.
that's me.
Cool. 20 down to Brown Recluse.
Yes.
Now, there is a giant, terrible lizard
Uh,
and a huge pile of vaguely humanoid shaped earth standing easily 30 feet tall.
Does the vaguely humanoid Earth look sentient?
Does it look what? Sorry?
Sentient.
It has a stony face.
Right. Exactly. Its face and its intelligence is inscrutable based upon the fact that it doesn't seem to even have eyes.
Oh, so it's just literally. Okay. How far am I from the T-Rex monster?
You can easily get to it with your web swingy stuff.
I would like to do that, and in that, as I web swing, I want to web around his mouth, like
T-Rex?
Yeah, kind of.
The T-Rex is your teammate. Hang on.
Oh, I am sorry.
Oh, I'm here for this. No, go for it. Go for it.
Alexi definitely shifted forms in front of everybody.
I am sorry.
I just love the idea that Brown Recluse disassociates.
You can use me to swing off of to
He's
attack
like,
the
"What?"
Prey guy, but don't attack me,
Oh,
please.
yeah,
I'm your
I
friend.
want to do that. I want to use that as a springboard. Is that cool?
I am a-okay with that teamwork.
Okay, I would like to use my T-Rex teammate as a springboard and like make a web net as I'm coming down to try to web them to the ground where they can't move.
Well, it's worth a shot. Give me an agility roll.
Okay.
Agility attack.
All right. Woohoo. 24.
What does this
And-
guy goop out of webs or something?
20 just randomly reset on. So this is fun. Thank you, roll 20.
Well, at least it's not causing you to summon giant versions of the characters multiple times.
Ruth. Now this is web trapping, yes?
Yes.
Fills up to 5 spaces. Oh, come on.
I mean, to be fair.
No.
it's-
I can't see the map.
Oh.
Oh,
The map is in an odd
Map for
space.
me right now is completely gray, which is sort of irritating.
that's an issue.
Of anybody, I'm the one that's supposed to need to see it.
And
Um,
the
areas,
map is
difficult
homophobic, that's why it's
terrain.
doing it. The map is homophobic. That's why it's doing it.
Breaking
Yeah.
free requires a melee check, etc., etc.
I'm out.
All right. I seem to have most of it. There it is.
There it is. See?
Map. That way. Continue going that way. Get there eventually, because for some reason it decides randomly how far in I've zoomed,
Yeah.
which is also not great, but here we are. 5 spaces of webby tweets.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I need that on a shirt. And
No.
I need when I
Do you
get
mean
some
like
money-
printed or
yeah, not actually on my shirt. Well, no.
I may have an actual token for this.
the
Like-
webby tweets?
No, for webs. specifically.
Okay, God.
I just have avoided using that kind of reference because
Because
Oh,
of the
blinds.
connotations.
lines and veils,
Yes.
respect for players.
How can you respect players that don't respect themselves?
I don't, though.
I just want merch. John, I need at some point to get like when I get money to get like Brown Recluse sketched, like
Oh yeah.
I think
Doing-
it's sketchy enough.
Yes,
Heyo.
doing some webby tweet stuff.
Oh, God.
Hey Joe, guess what? One of your players has a cricket machine and a heat press and can make t-shirts.
Oh.
What?
Well,
Yes.
that's new.
Oh my god, we have gone down a very dark path.
All right.
We've discovered the
down a
bad
webby
timeline.
path. Watch your hair. Make it webby.
Scrolling. Can't seem to find it. All right. I give up.
You ever walked through a spider web before? Ugh.
It's
I'm just
awful.
gonna draw a line.
Yeah, it's literally the
There.
worst.
Yeah, it's
As
like,
somebody with slight arachnophobia, it's kind of
Yeah.
actually the worst.
yeah, it's like
Makes me
As
wanna die
someone
just a
who
little bit.
is unkillable by spiders, it's the worst.
That is such a hang on. What do you mean unkillable by spiders? Hang on.
They've tried
think-
and they failed. I've been hospitalized for brown recluse bites so often,
didn't do it.
hilariously enough,
Oh,
that
It
I'm
wasn't
actually
me.
immune
That you can
to
prove.
some spider venom.
I
My
still
mom
didn't
probably
do it.
has the hospital papers somewhere.
Nice.
Fun fact I learned. My dad's side of the family, including me and my siblings, are apparently just really resistant to like venom in general.
Oh yeah.
Because one time he got bitten by a real brown recluse, did absolutely nothing, got a big welt on his hand. The next day he was fine.
oh
Yeah,
well, and
That's where I am
it was a-
now.
It was a big old welt,
Mhm.
and then the next day he was fine.
Thing. All right.
So
Uh,
you web
cookie
down
movie.
Okay, yeah,
this individual.
yes,
Super big construct.
yes.
Excellent. Where are we next?
Is there more I can do? 'Cause
You moved and you changed course of action from webbing down the Tyrannosaurus and
Yes.
webbed down the giant construct instead. So
Yes.
you're good. These guys. He's going to lumber out because he's got very small movement because he's a big chunk of Earth. This guy's going to be stomping down this way.
At some point, I will give the T-Rex the scritches. The T-Rexes like scritches? Where do you
Mm.
scritch them?
Don't know.
The goodest boy. All right.
Behind the eye thing? I don't know. It's like they don't have. But
This
they're
thing
also
is-
chickens.
Character sheets. I don't open all of these again. And the T-Rex is going to get swatted by a giant chunk of clay.
Could it not do that? Could it not participate in animal cruelty
It could
against
not.
an extinct species?
Well, it's already extinct. It's fine.
Could the golem not do that?
Golem could not do that,
But it's choosing to.
but it's gonna.
Okay, so this golem is worse than PETA.
Apparently, if we're applying that logic, apparently most bad guys in this universe are worse than PETA because there has been,
Which is
if we're going by
impressive
those
because
standards,
PETA's a bunch of criminals.
if we're going by those standards, there's been so much animal cruelty against Alexi. Alexi turns into an animal and just starts flinging themselves at enemies. I don't think you understand. I didn't mean to
At some
become a
point-
tank, but somehow I did.
At some point, you gotta be like, maybe the bad guys should hit back.
Fair,
The only
they
villain
get
we fought
judged.
who is not worse than PETA is the radioactive Nazi skeleton. Because he
Does
saves the
the-
environment with bees.
Yes.
To be fair, he does
Does-
irradiate bees and thus risk turning them into an invasive species.
I mean, that
Still
dam-
better than PETA.
That damage
Does
is already done.
this
Because
does
they're all
this
killer
clay-
bees, so it's fine.
does this clay figure does its hit land?
It socks you solidly. Or
What did you roll?
I rolled a 21.
Jesus.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, the damage is
Damage
Oh
is
my
30,
God.
36 minus whatever damage reduction I don't have in front of me.
The T-Rex has a -1 damage reduction.
Minus 1. So 5, 4 is 20 plus 6 is 26 damage.
Okay.
No, 5, 5 is 25 and 6 is 31 damage.
Okay.
Just say I really like how the system does damage reduction because it makes it
You
feel
said
like. Go ahead, Glitch.
so 31 damage you said
31.
in total? Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of the health. Because I have to do it separately from my character sheet. Because the dinosaur has more health than regular Alexi does.
That's probably a good thing right now.
Yeah.
Elitis.
oh boy. So he was going to do this thing where he would run up the tail of the T-Rex and then jump off and then punch this golem, but Brown Recluse kind of did that, and he doesn't want to seem like a copycat.
Everybody just
so-
use me as a springboard.
So
So instead, you're going to grow into the size of
what?
Gotcha Man.
So instead, he's going to hear this big boy colossi over here rumbling, and yeah, he's gonna leap into action. So that's 5 feet. Well, that's 5 feet. That's 5 feet, and then he is going to come in with his previously new big boy power, the hyperdensity punch of disrupt person. And let's see, that's going to cost him 10 focus. And make a close attack. So that is a 15 total.
15 total. Ooh. That's not a clay guy. That's an earth guy.
Oh, he's rock.
Almost. You said
Is he dirt?
15?
Yeah, 1-5.
15 is a hit.
Oh boy.
Woo!
So yeah, he is going to
Again,
hit this
it's
thing.
literally the size of a house.
Yeah. Gonna hit this thing shouting a steel pile bunker. And because this is disrupt person, it will ignore damage reduction.
It does.
So that's 24 damage coming right at him. And as he impacts, you know those little plasma balls with like the arcing plasma stuff that hits the glass?
Yep.
That kind of like comes out of his fist and just kind of like arcs off of the golem for a moment. It's just like, oh, okay, that's new.
And it sort of sparks into the earth itself and explosion, small sort of micro explosions of rubble and small earth and
Just
topsoil.
just because I've noticed that it hasn't happened. Oh no, never mind. That's a different one. Never mind. Ignore me. Mike, edit
Can
this in
do.
post. This never happened.
Ignore Gideon. Got it.
Already do. Okay.
I know.
Oh, dang.
It's why I'm so
I'm not
effective.
taking any crap from you people anymore.
Yeah.
This is where it all ends. This is where
Stand
it all
up for yourself. It makes our victory so
Sure.
much sweeter.
Honestly, the fact that he ignores me is pretty much the reason why Gideon at this point has been established as pretty much owning the entirety of the United States.
Yeah.
Not incorrect.
Probably some parts of Russia.
May or may not be
yeah,
It's a
Batman.
Mongolia.
absolutely.
Gideon Price may or may not be Batman.
He owns Batman.
Yeah, exactly. Gotham City.
Yeah, ZIP.
All right. That's you.
Yep.
Sprayed with earth and topsoil and other
As one does.
earth-like materials, as one is.
Mhm.
Leads us to Jaguar.
Okay. I would like to come up here. I'm going to pick up this door.
Yeah.
And Gideon, while I pick up the door, you're going to hear in your mind, if anyone asks, the door was too old and disintegrated already. And I'm
Nice.
going to walk up, and Aegis, you're going to just hear out loud Hector go, duck. As I swing the door like a steel chair at this golem.
Aegis is gonna like turn around, like what, and just phase through the door.
You see random, random snippets of other instances through the eyes of an individual wielding an actual steel chair in a ring against other wrestlers. And this guy, this gigantic golem is just somehow now flesh colored with one of those one shoulder unitard wrestling outfits.
I love it.
And he's about to get clobbered.
This is why Hector can have battle stance ready at all times. He just imagines he's in an actual wrestling match.
Because he is.
Exactly. So I would like to hit him with this door.
Excellent.
What adjustment to my damage does wielding a door that is bigger than 3 hectares equal?
Why, I'm glad you ask. Because that would be the not so much common weapons, but at the same time, we're going to do something along the lines of where objects and sizes. That's a huge door that gives you a +2 attack modifier.
Ooh.
Actually, that's a +2 to hit it because it's so ridiculously large.
Oh,
but
that's
your
convenient.
damage modifier is a +2.
Okay, so both my attack and damage modifier is a +2.
No, your attack is not. Attack is basically when you're attacking it. It's just easier to hit.
Gotcha.
But your damage using it as a bludgeon is another +2.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my attack now.
Yes, please.
Does a 19 with 40? Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's a M on the Marvel dice.
Well, yeah, that's a hit. That's a solid hit.
Guys, I want to make it clear: if I ever get mind controlled and Synapse
It's
cannot
gonna be-
lock me into the
It's gonna
ground,
be bad.
I am so
Run?
sorry for what my character will do to yours.
All right,
I'll just run. Running
Yes.
seems like a good option.
because you
at
add
that
another
point.
2 to that modifier, so it's 6 times 8 is 48 plus 12 is in fact 60 points of damage. Times 2.
Oh,
Oh, wait, not times 2. Excuse me.
it's
Um,
just doubled, isn't it?
It's
Well, on a
the-
fantastic success.
Your +2 is basically added or taken away from its own damage modifier.
I see.
So the damage you do is the damage you do. So
Okay,
48 times 2 is 96 points.
If this thing is still alive, you have Mighty. You can like fling this thing out of the castle.
I do have Mighty 3.
Now I have to do math.
Question: Does legitimate question? Does the door survive this?
Uh,
Because this is like
It's a pretty solid
it's,
door.
It's a thick ass door. Let me be clear. I'm not denying it's a thick ass door, but this is still a wooden door being swung by someone who's basically a bit stronger than the Thing. Oh my god, I'm in between the Thing and the Hulk. I just realized.
That's a good power metric.
Somewhere in there.
Jesus
The
Christ,
spectrum.
That's a lot. That's a lot of damage.
that's
That's a lot of damage.
a lot of damage. I'm sorry, I had to
I'm
do it.
so glad. I'm so glad our minds went to the exact same place.
Hey, hit him with the steel chair. Ref, that's illegal. All right. All right. That's you?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can top that.
Let me check. Do I have any powers that let me top that I can use legally?
Like the steel chair was illegal and you're going to get sanctioned.
We're not in an official wrestling match. This is an old hold barred match, which is my
Okay.
specialty.
Fair, fair, fair.
You know what? That will be all for my turn.
Excellent. You literally dropped it to almost half of its hit points in one shot.
Oh, wonderful.
Good on you.
Thank you.
All right. Gideon Price.
Gideon Price. Attorney.
Can we please have like a scene where where one of us is getting like into legal trouble due to shenanigans from villains, and Gideon just goes objection, please.
I am going to go. I'm going to use my whole turn to move, so it's just going to be an action for another 5 spaces of movement. I'm trying to decide. Everyone's got edge on the clay one, and the stone one is likely to come down the left. So I'm going to head over towards the. Those guys can take a lot of hits. I'm going to go over to Alexei and Brown Recluse. So I'm going to approach from this side, and I'm still keeping my focus fire up on the clay construct.
Cool.
As the French would say, je suis done. If they wouldn't, do not learn French from me.
Lexi, Anima.
Okay, let's see.
just
Now
don't
that I
use
can
my
see the
two.
T-Rex's stuff, which is amazing. I think
Web trapped. Paralyzed. What is
Do
paralyzed?
another update of the map. Here's the new map.
I think I'm going to use Clobber against the
Yeah.
clay friend. Now that I can actually see the abilities of the T-Rex.
Oh,
I love
Go Team
Clobber.
Clobber. It's so good.
now
It's great.
this is where I'm going to make a narrator call. Paralyzed. Says the character cannot move or take any actions that require melee or agility checks. Or agility defense is reduced to 10 against range attacks, and close attacks automatically hit. However, there is not enough webbing at this current state in the game to completely trap this thing, because it's just not as many areas as there's more than 5 squared. So I'm going to give you edge on an attack against it. So you have double edge.
Amazing.
Your Clobber.
Amazing. Okay. Hang on. Let me. Everything hates me. Okay. And then I'll reroll. Yeah, reroll. That is a 17.
17 is a hit.
Cool. Okay, so hang on. I have to now do some math as well. So that is 5 times 5 plus 6. That is another 31 damage.
Your Marvel die was a
5. Again.
5,
How
3,
I don't know.
15, 6, 21. There you go.
And that's me.
What do you want? It's doing really well.
Woo!
No, I'm serious. No, I'm joking. All right. That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, wait a minute. But you did succeed. So Clobber also does other stuffs.
Clobber
Um,
on a success also knocks people prone.
Yes, it does.
If it was a
That's
fantastic
on a
success.
Oh.
Yeah, that's on a fantastic success.
Right.
I didn't get a fantastic success, so it just does regular
Darn.
damage.
Roll both of your edges?
Yeah.
Isn't it also the one that allows you to invest like more focus into it?
No,
to
that's
deal
the
more
No,
damage?
that's Smash.
That is
Oh, that's
smashing.
Smash.
Yeah.
Brown Recluse.
You're muted, dude.
Me?
Yes,
Yeah.
you were muted.
Oh, I was like, okay. Now is my victim still there?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
struggling against the webbing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can do that. Is there a way to electrocute him?
If you had electric power, possibly.
I do not have electric.
Oh wait, you do.
Oh, yes. I want to give him the shock of a century.
How would you like to describe how this looks?
So it'll look. Never mind. That was gonna be weird. So it's like he rubs his hands together, and like you'll see webbing in his hands, and then like you'll see the flicker of the, and he'll like full on electric CBT.
Nice.
With a
Did
chest.
that do, didn't we?
Yeah.
What does that do? I'll open that up.
I'm horrible.
Play balance
Next range
toppling.
attack. All right, give me an agility attack roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's fancy.
You do have edge.
Yeah, you can crit fish. Because this hits. This is not.
Ew.
I'll roll the middle one. See if you can get an M out of it.
Okay, let's see. Nope.
Oh.
I do like how the system just basically encourages you to crit fish. It's like, yes, we made a lot of cool shit that happens when you crit. Here's a fuck ton of ways you can re-roll your dice.
Yeah.
All right. That
This system knows what it wants.
is clay electroconducive.
No.
No.
Not really. Okay.
It's actually one of the best ways to stop electricity if you don't have proper protection from it.
And
Right.
radiation too, I
So-
believe.
You flip up, you come down, and you use your webbing almost like in strands of wire between yourself and construct. Somebody's talking. And the lightning or the electricity comes straight from your hands, arcing through these lines and sort of rippling into the clay. So you can see it burbling and splattering and spitting from where the electrical current seems to sort of trace itself through this gigantic construct. Or like 17 damage.
Water anywhere?
Oh, ick, yeah. So it's very impressive.
Okay. That's fine. It doesn't have CBT, so whatever.
It's doing great. He says,
Looks like you just got the shock of a century.
all right.
But you're brown bagging it.
All right, you were good up until the end there.
Yeah, you had
You were
it. You had-
good. You had it.
Not gonna lie,
until
you
the
had us
end.
in the first part. First half. You had us in
I
the
was
first
about to have Hector compliment that, but then you said it at the end. I'm like, nope.
No. All right.
Psychic damage.
This one is going to take another swing at the big lizard in front of it. Doo-doo-doo.
Excuse me, sir. Dinosaurs do not count as lizards.
A big chicken.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Big chickies about to be big nuggets.
Guys,
So you
I'm
take-
hungry and trying to lose weight. Please don't make me crave McDonald's.
Another 36 points of damage to the Anima.
Oh, God.
Wait,
Taurus.
think of double crust cheese pizza.
And
not
this is
McDonald's.
counting in the minus the damage reduction. Okay,
Yep.
it was 36. You said.
Another 36. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just stand into this other guy. He's going to use a power that we haven't used yet. Melee attack and compares it against the melee defense of every enemy within their reach.
Heck yeah.
Which is to say, 2.
Oh no.
Oh well, that's
You're telling me this big boy doesn't have a reach of 3 or 4?
I would say, oh no, I guess it's not that. Yeah, he's within 2. Besides, he can just move up anyway. It's fine. So he moves up basically to more or less and comes up with both of its arms, slams down between Aegis and Jaguar. I'm pretty sure a 17 hits both of you.
Let me
Yep.
check.
A Marvel success hits both of us.
Yeah, regardless of what our defense is.
So,
Hit me.
I
Wait,
have-
question. Stupid question. Bullshit. Rule shenanigery. Could I use a reaction to try to block this with the door?
I was
no
going to ask for
abilities
my
or-
own shenanery.
I have no abilities or powers that would allow this. I'm just asking to see if it's possible.
I will allow.
Yes, I'm
the
willing
door
to
to
do
be
a roll
used
off.
as a shield and reduce the damage.
Woo! If this works really well and continues to work, I'm gonna start taking shield powers.
That sounds great. I rescind the shenanery I was
about
going to offer up.
Yes. So, and your chicanery?
I was going to ask if I could burn both of my reactions in one go. But I think by rules as written, I'm not allowed to do that.
Generally not.
Okay, so I will just
what's
use...
your idea?
Okay, so I will just burn one reaction. Excuse me. Let's see. Duration permanent. Trigger, the character is attacked. So this golem is going to do its big dumb slam on Aegis, and his armor is going to do that glowy thing, like when he puts it on. And when the light like shades down, like turns down, his armor is a lot more bulky and sturdy looking. And yeah, him and Hector are about the same height, so Hector would probably notice this, but he does seem significantly larger. And I will use Grow 1.
Hector at 5'8" looks up as Steel Ages, the only other guy who's around his height, suddenly gets bigger than everyone else. Okay, then.
All right, let me just double check, because I think being big gives me damage reduction.
No.
Nope, just damage modifier.
It gives you more strength in order to hit it harder, and it makes you easier to hit.
Yes. Okay, so let's...
I'm here for this.
I do have sturdy 2, however, so...
Excellent. That'll take into consideration. So 6, and sturdy 2, 6, 4, 24, and 6 is 30. Times 2 is 60 damage.
Oh, Lord.
Jaguar, you take... I'm going to give you I'm going to give you an extra 1 bonus for the door because it's bulky as F.
Woo!
And it is made of wood. It floats. And it's a witch. But no one? Yeah, you're up to you. It's fine.
Wait, are you referencing how during the Salem witch trials they would try to see if someone's a witch by seeing if they float?
Oh, I thought he was talking
them in the
about the
bog.
guy that got squished under the rocks.
Throw them in the bog. They float or a witch.
Or they're a duck.
Because it's made of wood.
Yeah.
Exactly. See? There. Thank you. Monty Python. All right. So you also take 4, 6, 30 times 2, 60 points of damage.
I take how much damage?
6-0.
Thank you.
You know what the best part about this power is?
What is that?
It's called Unrelenting Smash.
Oh boy,
I
that's a
have.
good one.
I think I'm gonna get Unrelenting Smash soon.
Character may then those enemies take full damage, full regular
Mhm.
damage because it's a Marvel success instead of
Mhm.
just the regular half damage you would have taken. Then
Mhm.
you pay 15 more focus.
no.
To do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Yeah, this makes sense. Aegis, we finally found someone who could hurt us.
This one you take significantly less,
Did not sound that excited.
but you are also
Oh.
not.
Okay, so because I am a size huge now, and my reach is effectively 4,
Uh-huh.
can I finally burn my second reaction to push Jaguar out of harm's way?
How dare
A
you,
little
sir.
little hind kick.
Yeah, just a little like hand on the door, just push him back.
Pushes the door out of the way.
Well, he knows there's a Jaguar
He's
behind that door.
literally
It's like that riddle.
gatekeeping you.
I'm being gatekept. I cannot believe this.
Damn.
This is just what happens when the two tanks go off to fight something on their own. They keep trying to protect one another.
This I will allow this with a contested melee check.
Motherfucker.
Heck yeah.
Beat
Uh,
the shit. Wait, I have edge.
You have +2, don't forget, because you are bigger now.
oh yeah,
Is that a 2 or
Yep.
a 1?
that is a 2.
God
So
damn
that would be a
it.
20.
Fuck.
So despite your efforts and your it's more the fact that you're surprised it's happening in the first place. And suddenly you have the door and you're kind of bracing it for impact, and then you feel like the huge hit the first time and it shudders and the door starts to splinter, and then you get shoved sideways. And
What?
which was not exactly your stance was fine, taking on target head on, but you kind of got shifted.
I was not expecting to get
Leverage.
shoved by my own ally.
Exactly. But you get pushed back. Give you 2 spaces.
Oh.
And you take the brunt of this then, Aegis.
Sounds good.
Cool beans.
So it's 32, so that will be 5 times 4.
Go.
So 26 damage.
32, yeah, 5, 26. Actually half of that, so 13.
Oh.
So I have to follow the
Oh,
same.
that's even better.
But you are still prone.
Okay, checks out.
And technically so is Jaguar from the last.
For protecting Jaguar, you absolutely have to call the move Steel Gatekeeper.
Little gatekeeper. All right. Well, that was entertaining. That's that. And this
Aegis is almost down.
It's all right, buddy. I got you.
This other large construct slowly lumbering its way down, pushing over parapets and busted stonework on its way through. Kind of getting
Oyez.
caught, smashing.
Stop causing
stonework.
damage to a national landmark.
It doesn't pay attention. In
I
all its
don't
elegant
think it
glory.
has a concept of historical.
I mean, it's made of historical landmarks.
It is a historical landmark.
It is. Aegis.
Oh boy. Do I recover my HP or do I throw a big ol' haymaker?
Recover your HP.
Well,
Remember
speaking of,
who goes
that's right.
right after you.
Before
You know what? Fair enough.
Before you jump in, the huge earthen construct, now that you're on the ground, you're sort of prone, you're kind of looking up at it, and you're seeing that it's actually absorbing earth and stone and topsoil from the surface it's standing on. It was pulling it into itself, and you're noticing that the damage that Jaguar did to it is slowly healing. Carry on.
So yeah, I'm going to use a one of my 3 points of karma to recover some HP. So that will be a resilience check.
Ooh.
Target number of 10. I can hit that.
You say that.
Say that, and then I roll
Oh, easy.
a marvel.
Does that give you double? I don't know how that works.
I don't think it does anything.
Fair.
Let me see.
That's insane. What? It should give you double. What? You mean
Success,
doesn't
total
do
up the
anything?
number normally and multiply it by the character's rank, just like you would with damage. Character gains that many health or focus points back up to their maximum score. Oh, a fantastic success gives double.
Yeah, there it is. So you got, what, 6 times
Okay.
3, 18, 2 is 36.
Okay, I have recovered a lot of the damage I took last turn.
Oh, that was the thing. I think it's
Plus
actually
36.
more, isn't it? Like the total number instead of just the Marvel die.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay, so 14 times 3.
Yeah, so you've got like
42.
42 times 2 is 84.
84. That's
Oh
way
yeah,
better
I'm back up to max.
Nice.
for now. I mean, what?
But yeah,
You
so
know.
Aegis is going to notice this, and while he's taking a breather on the floor, he's going to just kind of shout back to everyone else. These things are rebuilding from the earth. If we can, we should probably like separate them from the planet.
Lift with your knees, not with your back. All right.
Ace.
Jaguar.
Question, Dungeon Master. Question. If I were to, so if they're absorbing things, from the ground to heal, the dirt one specifically,
I'll be
is
right
it
back.
also absorbing? I'm trying to figure out the best way to ask this because I thought of it 2 seconds ago. Oh, if I were to get it onto like a floor, like the stone floor on the inside of the castle, does Hector think that it might stop the absorption? Or do you think because it's technically of earth or connected to the ground, it might still do the same thing?
There's only one way to find out.
Fair enough. All right. So, Dungeon Master, I would like to do a thing.
Ha.
The thing is very simple. I would like to use one of Hector's signature moves. I don't have the signature move power yet, but this is a thing I imagine he would have to do a lot in Recipe. I would like to pick up the large dirt golem, and I'm going to full on tackle it into the castle. It's just a pickup and a fireman's carry and just running it through the walls.
All right, that's a grapple. Give me a melee attack roll. Make it.
Just going to use my edge right here.
I was going to say you might want to be higher than that.
Well, I got a 5 instead of a... Do I have any more edge? Wait, I have karma. Can I use karma for something in this?
Absolutely.
You can give yourself edge with karma.
I will use one of my karmas to give myself edge. I think I'm just going to try to get rid of the ones here.
Hey.
That's much better. And I have one more, so I'm just going to get rid of the other one. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So does an 18 work?
I'm trying to look for any rules they have with regards to moving.
I
Lifting and carrying.
believe. Let me see if I can pull the book.
I think you can move if you've successfully grappled someone.
Yeah.
I think the movement is just reduced, but I do have Mighty 3.
True.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
you could
isn't
totally pick up this guy.
and this isn't a thing or a character that I have to worry about damaging it as I move it. All I have to worry about is, does Gideon have a big enough bank account to pay for the damages I'm about to cause?
Okay, so Mighty 3, you should be able to pick up things of up to gigantic size.
Yeah. You can easily lift this thing. I mean, it's a bit bulky and it's a bit sort of, right? But you run into it, you full on tackle right into the waist of it, or I guess at this point you're kind of grabbing its upper thigh, possibly its knee, depending. And you start moving.
Yeah,
But-
I literally I pick it up and I start I'm just gonna draw it with a ruler. I start running it as far as I can, so the full 15 squares into the castle.
And you try.
Oh no.
What do you mean try?
Well, you pick it up and you start moving.
Oh no.
You're like, "Rah!" And you get this adrenaline surge. You're just moving in. It's like, yeah, this is gonna work. And then it plants its foot down. And what's the word?
It has immovable.
It has immovable. Which means for every point of melee defense the character has, they can reduce knockback by 1 space. So eventually I'm going to make this the number of spaces you don't get to move it.
How many spaces what's its melee defense?
It's melee
14.
So I get to move it 1 square.
Yeah. You're like, yes, it's gonna work. And you kind of end up face planting into the dirt of it.
I'm so unreasonably angry at this. It's not even like I'm not angry at you, Mike. I'm angry
I
at
will give you the
golem.
berserk for free.
What does the berserk do?
I don't know.
John, I don't believe you.
All right,
I think you're wrong.
that's you.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if I can take if there's anything I can do as like a reaction or anything, but it doesn't look like it right now. Yeah, that's it, I think.
Note to other narrators, you just have to make enemies that are big enough to actually cause a problem.
Yeah.
And then use them against the players in unique and interesting ways.
Speaking
However-
of though, do you think we're gonna be able to end this in half an hour? Can we defeat these
Possibly.
guys in half an hour?
Possibly.
Don't say it like that.
If you, I mean, I wasn't expecting you to split your focus, so that's something.
Mm.
But it's good
Well,
thing
you-
that good thing Gideon has focus fire, because then you can focus on one target. But see, that's the big difference. You need enough targets that single beat down with an entire team is not possible. So, Gideon, speaking of,
Yes. I am going to move finally up into range of this construct, and I'm going to attack it with my sword.
blurp.
Stabby stab. It is my signature weapon, so I'm going to use edge on it. And I don't have any more karma or anything, so I suppose that is just going to be a miss.
You stab mightily into the
Play.
play, blurk, and your sword sort of stays there momentarily.
I
Sheer-
insert the sword. I actually, instead of like actually damaging it, I like insert the sword and say, you need to hit it here.
Yeah. And just the sheer weight of the volume of clay sort of pins your sword briefly, and you're like, oh crap, this is not gonna. And then you manage to sort of slice it free with wetly because it's clay.
Yeah.
That's you.
I think. Let me just double check on something. Yeah, that's me.
Alexi.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it
Bite it.
anyways. Did you just say bite it?
Yeah, it's a signature move.
Stop reading my mind. Was just going to say I'm gonna do crushing grip to bite and pick the thing up, because in the telepathic
I'm here
link,
for this.
Alexi is in the telepathic link. Alexi is going, what do you mean get them off the ground? How are we gonna do that? And the only thing they can think of is, all right, chomp
Cool.
and pick
Go for
up. That's what, a melee
Crush.
against resilience?
Crushing grip. What does that do? Let me find that.
It's a melee attack against resilience defense. If it
Ooh.
succeeds, target takes regular damage. On a fantastic, target takes double damage and is pinned.
Cool. Give me a resilient melee attack.
Do I still have edge?
Yes.
Okay.
You do
Yeah,
from
once-
Gideon. I don't know if you have any other edges as well.
I mean, if you're using your signature attack thing, if I'm not mistaken,
Is that
Yep, that gives you edge.
that should give you edge as
considered?
well.
So you have double edge.
Oh,
You're
okay.
edgy.
I didn't realize that was the
Oh.
signature. Okay.
Oh wait, you don't have a signature attack. It's just a bite. Sorry.
No, it's
You
okay.
have
It's
single
the
edge.
tail of the Ankylosaurus that is a signature attack weapon.
It's okay. I got a 14, which technically
14.
should hit because it hit last time.
Yes,
Did you
it
crit
did.
fish?
And it does.
Okay.
It can, in fact,
Fish
should.
for the edge.
Let me see. Hang on. That is. No, that's not. Okay, that times that. Plus that. That is 26 damage. I'm counting. 4 times 5 plus 6.
4 times 3. 12 plus 6 is 18.
Cool. I guess technically I don't pin it, but do I successfully pick it up?
Well, I will give you the grab.
Okay, cool.
You have it firmly
kind
in
of-
your jaws.
Just
And
kind of
I am enjoying this very thoroughly because I once had tasted wet clay and it is gross. So you've just
Yeah,
got
Alexi
a dinosaur-sized mouthful
makes-
of wet clay.
Alexi makes these decisions and regrets them immediately afterwards because, heightened
You're gonna be
taste along with
clay out of your
everything
teeth.
else.
Having recently listened to your fight with Swarm, I feel like all of Alexi's attacks are instant regrets.
Yes.
Not wrong.
Guys,
You haven't yet gotten to the episode where Alexi has just chomped down on definitely a metal tail, and the taste of metal is disgusting.
I just want to
Yes.
point out that wet clay will fill up and stick to the throat, thus making you unable to breathe
I mean,
if it goes down your throat.
just don't.
We're
That's
gonna have to do a
fine.
Heimlich
please.
on a
It's
dinosaur.
Alexi
like,
just won't swallow.
yes, that's fine, but like Alexi literally has as many throats as they want.
That's a fair
That's
point.
also true.
It's just like, oh, this throat is clogged. Grows another one.
Brown Recluse. Your teammate has grabbed and held the thing fast, so it's really easy to hit now.
It's really easy to hit.
It's just 30 feet tall and made of clay.
Made of what?
Clay.
Oh. So it's all now squishy.
Well, no, it's kind of stuck with the webs and it's sort of slowly pulling itself free. And then the dinosaur came up and sort of just grabbed a hold of it.
We need water.
Not wrong.
And our
Um,
elemental's not here.
No. If it's down and it's struggling, I wonder what if I could give it like a spider punch.
Alexi's in the telepathic link just going, this tastes so gross. Oh god, I regret this. This is can we deal with these guys
No.
quickly, please?
I have to go.
Because they're actively trying not to throw
Yeah.
up. They're like, oh god, guys, please.
Alexi's like focus firing a puke related dinosaur facts to us. Like, guys, T-Rexes don't have a gag reflex, and I already want to puke.
Still trapped. I think how is it trying to get out? Is it like kind of, is it standing or is it kind of like, eh?
It's standing and it's just sort of very slowly trying to move its body. This gigantic sort of blodge of clay, and it's just that you don't have enough webbing down in order to trap it completely.
Gotcha. Is there a way, well, I guess with it being not trapped completely, is there a way that I can take its leg with a web lasso?
Like,
Just
like
Sure, we
completely
can try that.
Yank its legs off.
yeah.
Oh, but it's clay. Can't that just regrow?
Because why not? So
Oh.
Bite it. Bite its
give
leg off.
me let's make this web excuse me. Clinging web grabbing. Give me an agility attack roll, please.
Okay. 18. Do I still have edge?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, you have edge from it being half paralyzed
20.
by the webbing, so roll again. Or another edge, rather.
Another edge? Okay.
Yep.
Would that not theoretically have also meant that Alexi would also have had another
It's
edge?
now 22 and a marvel success.
That is a 22 and a marvel success. And yes, technically.
Okay.
But Lexi already hit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
just double checking.
But yeah.
Not
Actually,
that it
yes. If
matters
you want to roll one more time, Alexi, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. From my 14?
Yep, crit fish.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna 16.
Any difference in damage?
So times that plus that. Yeah, it goes up to a 36 because 6 times 5 plus 6.
As opposed to the 4 times 5.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I will make the adjustment. Done. Yeah, that's better. So Brown Recluse, with a marvel success and a 22, you are trying to basically pull its leg out. Are you trying to just basically remove its leg? Or flip it?
I had the idea of like if I could like flip it, but if the leg comes off, into
right.
the sun it goes.
So here's what we'll do.
Rocket.
You can see the pile of the little chunk of masonry up, further up about 30 feet away from you, up to the top. What we're going to do is basically, you see that, and you're like, hey guys, I got an idea. And you shoot the web to the masonry, and you pull on it with all your might. And it flies free of its housing, comes into the golem, and smashes its leg out from underneath it. Like literally just blark. The entire leg just sort of separates as the piece of masonry comes straight through. And you kind of reverse slingshot it, causing like 6 times 4, 6 times 2, 12, and 7 is 19, times 2 is 38 points of damage.
And does he fall over? Or whatever?
And yeah, it then falls down to its kind of T-1000 from Terminator 2, and it's kind of falls to its knee.
Look at that. You want to know what the cement said to the bad kid? You better behave or I'll give you a solid punishment.
I'm just gonna die now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, them.
It's now time for the golems to do things.
The golems are doing things. This guy's coming along. Stomp, 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 stomp. Gets caught in that corner. Pushes it aside. Starts smashing it. This guy is going to take another swing.
Hit me. I dare you.
Two. And he is gonna. He's gonna grab Steel Aegis, not Steel Aegis, the Red Jaguar.
Uh-huh.
And it grabs you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to toss you at your friend.
This is a mistake.
You just share with them.
This is a horrible mistake.
Well, you know.
Against the target.
Do I need to make anything to try to resist this since I'm being thrown?
Not really.
All right.
Because he misses anyway.
Wait, does
He
that
quick
just mean I
tosses you.
just go flying?
He grabs you, tosses you at Steel Aegis, but because he's such a terrible aim, he missed.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's hilarious. He's like,
Oh wait,
That
hold
is
on. Steel Aegis, what is your agility defense, please?
12.
-2 because you're big.
Oh, that's right.
So
Oh,
in
I
fact,
get hit
our
with a
hits-
jaguar-shaped projectile.
You get hit with a Jaguar-shaped projectile.
do I take any damage from this?
Why, I'm glad you asked.
Do I take a lot of damage from this?
Probably not.
I would certainly hope not.
Yeah, looking at it, it doesn't look like either of us are going to take much damage.
Nope, not with that roll.
Oh, I'm also
is a
prone, so my damage is even lower. Or my defense.
For the drive target test level 17, make a
Th-
failure,
This is
regular
equivalent
damage.
to an on Monday team. We're still at
Oh.
the track facing off against enemies, and
You
somebody
take-
through an entire van at Alexi and missed by like a foot. You know,
was
while
great.
throwing something at the
Amazing.
giant T-Rex
take-
in the distance. So
Okay, Jaguar,
Yes.
5 points of damage.
5 points of
Wow.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Is this including the fact that I have sturdy 1?
31 what?
I have sturdy 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, only 31. Sorry. 2, 3, 6.
More.
7 points of damage.
Ah, okay.
But-
Guys, it's all right. I just went from 126 to 119.
oh, you gonna be okay?
Uh,
That's a lot.
Let's see.
Oh,
So,
the target takes regular damage too.
so I take all of God's 5 damage here.
And if it was a fantastic success, you would have been knocked prone, but you were.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Well,
catching
to-
a whiff of hubris from you two.
What?
What? What? What
Just
is
a-
this coming from?
A very faint kind of. It just wafted
Just a,
in
just
through
a
the window.
Look, I was really scared until I looked at my hit points real quick because I remembered
Yeah.
I have healing factor and I needed
Yeah,
to
that's right.
update it. And then I went, wait, guys, I'm not even out of the hundreds yet.
Yeah,
Neither
I'm
is it.
sure this construct marching towards us surely but slowly isn't gonna hurt us in any way, shape, or form with this
Exactly.
hubris.
We're gonna be
In-
about to get our asses handed to us, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be great.
So, next down, Steel Aegis.
Okay. I have been pondering my my turn for a while. Cause John knows that there would be like some form of controlling apparatus for these constructs, if not something within them, but Aegis might not know that. He does, however, know that even though this thing is healing, him and Jaguar have put it through the ringer as much as it's put them through the ringer. So, yeah, he is going to cock back one of his massive fists, and we will go once again with the steel pile bunker to blast past that damage reduction.
Cool.
All right, so that is 19.
That's a hit.
I am a big boy, so I have a
You're at
plus
5
2
times
to the
6.
damage multiplier.
Yes, you do.
So that is 5 times 6, 25. plus 4. Okay, 25 plus 4 is 29. So that is all of 29 damage, punching through his health reduction.
Yep. Now he's below
And
100.
oh boy.
Nice. Very upset.
Let's see. Is there any kind of check I could make to see if these guys have any particular like point of weakness?
It's a gigantic pile of earth.
Yeah, but you know,
Vaguely
like structural
humanoid-ish
weakness.
shape.
Oh my god. Brown Recluse is right for once. It's the crotch. You take out their center of gravity, they topple.
But wait, don't they heal if they're on the ground?
Oh no, their greatest weakness is their greatest asset.
Jaguar.
Okay, so I heard you mention Mike, and if you don't want to confirm this as the DM, it's okay. Did you just mention that he just now got below 100?
Yes.
He did.
Oh, okay. This is gonna go wonderfully for me. I would actually, you know what? Just to make sure I'm not being meta, I want to describe my action. I want to ask if you feel it's too meta or not, Mike. Okay. So I have Smash, which for every 2 points of focus I put into it, I get to add an additional 1 point of my melee damage. Which if I added all of it would be 88.
Sure.
Do you feel it would be too meta if I did that? Given the fact that I did hear you say it's below 100.
I mean, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Let
See
him do
what
it.
happens.
You should also avoid going to 0 focus.
Does
Also
anything
that.
negative happen?
Yes.
Well, you
Yes.
lose concentration and you can't spend any more focus, and you become demoralized, which means you have
You have trouble on everything.
everything.
Focus is your other health bar. Focus damage is also a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Which is
spend
why
all
I
but 5
absolutely
then.
used all of the focus of the walrus when I was inhabiting his body on a single smash.
Okay. I'll use all but 5 points of focus then.
There we go.
So yeah, next time you get a
Now
trait,
you're
you might
being
want to
mad.
look into determination. It removes all those negatives.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll do the smash.
How much focus are we talking here?
So I have 90 points of focus. I'm just gonna use my edge to see if I get a fantastic. I do not, but that's okay. So I have 90 points of focus. I'm spending 85.
That's 42
85
extra
hits
damage.
you 40. Yeah, 40.
Two.
Plus
Yeah, we'll round
36
up.
for my normal damage.
So it would be 78 without sturdy.
Without sturdy. Fortunately, it does. Or
No.
is there any way you can crit fish?
I used my edge already from Gideon. Does anyone else want to use a reaction to give me one?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Aegis just bopped this thing in the head, so yeah, he'll distract it with another little like distracting sucker punch and provide the help action.
It's doing the thing where it just gives me the same roll.
Oh.
I mean,
I could just try increasing it by rolling one of the other ones.
I could give an encouraging T-Rex roar and also use help teammate.
Your mouth is full of clay. You
Okay, cool.
And I use a reaction to tell him to punch with, like, to use his knees while he's punching.
You both can spend reactions if you choose to.
I have 2 reactions. I'll spend one for a crit fish.
Oh, I mean, for glitch as well, if Anima wants to.
Give a very muffled, encouraging dinosaur roar.
Bubble.
It's like a dog with peanut butter.
I am happy to do that if it helps out.
It's just repeatedly giving me 4.
It just means that you're
Oh my
rolling
God.
lower than the 4.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which is lame.
I mean, I'll
Oh, well.
increase the amount of focus I'm spending, so I have only one left. I have a way to get focus back.
Do you
Okay.
still have a karma?
No, it's an ability.
Oh, neat.
I
Okay.
did
So
this
I'll
one
add-
before. See if
I'll
it'll
add an additional 2 points of damage to it. Oh shit! That's much better.
weird. It'll just
Ah.
give you one extra, but that's all right.
Oh.
Fine. That two.
But yeah, do recommend getting determination because determination, while demoralized, you can't gain trouble on all actions. Though you still can't maintain concentration or spend further focus.
Ew. I did not know this. Good. to
Yeah, I
know.
have that trait with Alexi.
Same
Alright.
here.
So I have spent 89 point focus to this.
So 89 gives you 44.
What's
On
the
top
starting output
of,
thing?
was it 30? Wait, it's 5 times 2, 5, 4 is 20, and 12 is 32, 44, 76.
6.
Please
You
let it be dead.
solidly punch through, and a lot of this
bruises.
thing just explodes in a chunk of earth and topsoil, and half of its side, its right side, and its arm basically is sort of hanging like limply because most of it's been sort of decimated from its torso. It's barely holding together.
Oh, like hold on. I have to have something I can do. Come on, character sheet. Don't fail me now.
I mean, there is a door that was next.
There is a door next to me.
If we were to say
Also,
that
if you want to
picked
get
up the
real
door,
stupid, there's an Aegis right next to you that is still within your like lift with the legs range.
I just put out a hand to Aegis. It's like, it's time.
you fastball specialing the giant imbo railgun. All right, let's take that roll.
I'm gonna draw this.
No,
This is
guys,
stupid.
it's literally, and as he does it, you all hear Hector in the mental network say, King Cannon Grande Edition.
So Aegis being a huge weapon gives you another another 2 to your damage.
Oh, that's great.
So
Oh,
that would be
that's a 16 to hit.
6. 4, that's a hit. 4 and 6.
What is
That's
even this move
range.
called? What, like Steel
24.
Hindenburg?
It's called Mech King Cannon Grande Edition.
Yes. So good.
6 and 44. 80 points.
Just make it explode.
It
Just
had
make-
80 hit points left. I was just like, it's like I could do 88 points of damage. I'm like, yes, you could. And I was just waiting for you to just dedicate into it. It was like you just rolled just low enough that you didn't get it.
That was damn it. I just rolled just low enough because it's for every
You're
2.
into-
So if I spent all 90, it would have been 88 points added to it, right?
Oh my
you
god.
would have
Because I spent all but 1.
I don't know, if you'd spent 90, it would have been like 45 points.
Oh, okay. So I had my math wrong. Thank you.
Yeah. So, but it would have been close had you rolled just 1 step higher.
Damn.
But with this new attack, you did. And you basically, Aegis kind of reacts as you grab him by the ankle and you kind of do this pirouette spin. He increases his density just enough and you smash big, tall, dense Aegis
Yeah.
through the earth construct, disrupting it whatever magic is holding onto it and sending it careening into a gigantic pile of earth into the.
Wonderful. And then I imagine as Jaguar is still holding the big Aegis, we both turn and stare menacingly at the next one.
Yes.
All right. We have time to finish that one. No, I don't think.
I think we have time to finish off the one they're fighting right now.
Can we finish that one?
I believe in them.
How much health does it have left?
Yeah, tell us the health and the defenses of this
'Cause
guy.
That's gonna
Still has over
heavily
100.
depend.
It has over 100?
We're not.
Over 100 health.
It,
It's
it's
not, you're
not.
not going to knock it down on one.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not gonna happen.
Unless the
Yeah.
two of you run over there and help, and you can't really get there.
I mean, that was my plan, but the problem is
Yeah.
they all go before us.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen. We still gotta do outros. and
That's
stuff,
okay.
man.
So
That's all right.
have
We'll commit murder next session.
It's not murder. It's just destruction of public property.
We'll commit destruction of public property next session.
exactly. So we'll basically close it as the explosion of Earth disintegrates the gigantic construct in front of you, and the clay construct seems to be struggling mightily with its onslaught. But then you hear the sort of crumbling of a tremendous amount of stone as the gigantic stone humanoid-shaped construct kind of finally forces its way through the narrow aperture opening of its confines. And basically just you hear the grinding of stone on stone as it continues to lumber threateningly towards you, and it almost has a malevolent glow in its purplish eyes as it stares at all of you menacingly as it sort of turns its head, stone grinding on stone. And that is a good point, I think, to end it for now. So thanks for watching. Thank you for likes and subscribes, etc. Let's do a quick round table to introduce our cast and where you can find them on the interweb, starting with D.
Hey everyone, I'm D. I played Gideon Price. You can find me under Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, on Twitter, on Blue Sky, and on Twitch. I stream on Thursdays in the evening and Sundays in the morning, CET.
Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. My name is Alejandro, also known as the Greedy Dragon, where you can find me on either YouTube or Instagram. I also was reminded recently that I have a TikTok that I did not know about. I've made it when it first came out, and I fully forgot about it.
Fair.
So I have since changed the name to Greedy Dragon because I did do some D&D related skits on there. I apologize for their horrible, shitty quality.
Never apologize for your own cringe.
Now, if you want us to have amazing quality, all you need to do is give Captain America over there more money, because we're now getting to the point where if we're careful with it, we can all share one Subway sandwich.
Yeah, let's go.
And I would like to get to Jersey Mike's sandwich at least. So please, give Captain America more money. This is not a request.
I mean, yeah. You gotta eat.
It is, but
No, it's a threat.
It's not. This is a threat veiled as a request.
Joe.
Hey everybody, my name is Joe, better known as DJ Torador and Nolafinger on all platforms, as well as I too have a TikTok as well. I occasionally have done some World of Darkness stuff on there that Jason Curl has personally liked. So yeah, I'm playing Brown Recluse, and we're the webtastic web man who's very punny. Also, same here. I am now an educator. I teach Spanish at a local high school. If you want to help me and my students, be prepared. I'll make an Amazon wish list you can donate on there, or you can just send me money and I go to the teacher store because I have a discount now. I have teacher discounts. Woo! Oh my God, I forgot. I have teacher discounts, so I can go bulk buy pencils and stuff. I just realized that. But yes, that's where I'm usually at on Twitter most of the time, even though it's now a right wing hell space. Yes, so there's that. I love you all. Make sure you take care of yourself, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, and remember to vote. In our upcoming election, we need you more than you ever need.
Please, God, vote.
No, no third parties, please. Thank
For
you.
the love of all that is holy, vote.
Pitch.
Hi everybody, it's me. You can find me everywhere at Glitch Productions. You know my usual spiel. Divine Fates is gonna happen eventually, which is my Percy Jackson / Riordan D&D campaign that I will be DMing. I'm still reading through the books, as you can tell, but look at how large this thing is. Dear Lord, have mercy on me. It's gonna take a
Oh.
second. I also will be posting D&D content and skits coming up on my TikTok, which is still Eclipse Productions. You can see all of my group stuff with all of my friends on Cosplay for Chaos. We do a bunch of different group cosplays and just have a good time together. Check us out on Mondays. That's where you'll see me the most often because, well, you know. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Support us because we're doing our best out here. Oh, speaking of wish lists, by the time this comes out, my birthday is either close or coming up, so I'm probably going to be adding an Amazon wish list for birthday stuff that'll be up for a while. It's mostly cosplay stuff that I want and need. And that's me.
Done.
Hello, I'm John. Now is the time for my social medias. You can find me online at crimsbacon. You can also find me GMing at my own podcast at Bacon Flavored Productions, where just last night we finished recording half of issue 2 of What If Heroes. It gets weird. If you would like to see some would-be heroes related doodles, I am actively working on a commission for D right now of a very pivotal scene from a previous episode, as well as drawing the newly dubbed King Mech Railgun.
Mech King, yes, Mech
King
King
Railgun.
Cannon Grande Edition.
And yeah, just a whole bunch of other miscellaneous shitposty things. I stream with my friend Rob over at his channel, Bor Immortal. That's BOR Immortal. And what's that I said earlier? Commissions? Why, yes, random viewer. I draw for money because I need money because my cat, who I'm going to point off screen but I don't know where he is an idiot and likes to eat things such as duct tape or Nerf darts. And we have had to hospitalize him twice within the span of 30 days. So if you would like to help me and my partner and this idiot, dumb, moron cat, you can give me money, and that's probably going to go towards care for him and, you know, making sure we have a place to live. I think that's me. Let's see. I complained about my cat. I talked about streams. Talked about my podcast. Yeah, I'm good.
Checked all the boxes.
Yep.
I had a point of order, but I forgot it. So, anyways, hi, thanks for watching. I'm Mike. You can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America or CDN Captain America, depending on which platform you're looking for. Look for basically Canadian Captain America. Most of the TikTok stuff is old. Most of the Twitter stuff is D&D related, with some political commentary apparently lately. Beyond that, this is the project that keeps me up at nights and has raised my blood pressure to inconceivable amounts. No, each and every one of these people, follow their stuff, watch their streams, follow their TikToks, like and subscribe to anything they can do. Fantastic artists, each and every one of them. Follow this one if you can as well. Give us a like or a subscribe. Give us a muted browser window. Everything helps. Rising tides lift all boats, as they say. And beyond that, after this, you can also catch, this is probably at the point of this airing, it'll be a couple episodes into a guest appearance that I am making on Sword and Key for a 4 episode charity stream wherein I am playing the Star-Spangled Red, White, and Blue Avenger, facing off against Doctor Doom. There's a theme here. So stay tuned for that. I'll see if I can get some of that and maybe get the audio or anything to put onto our stream as well, so you can see it here as well as there. And beyond that, after this game mercilessly ends, there's a good chance that I'll be delving back into the Dungeons and Dragons and possibly another superhero thing. But more to that as it comes. But first, I have to kill these ones off before I start a new one. I have to
Good
finish
one,
off
Mr.
the
Ben.
one.
never die.
I have to finish off the one before I start the next. That was the deal. All right. So again, like and subscribe, everybody here. They're fantastic creators. And give us a follow. And other than that, come back next week and you will see the hopefully exciting conclusion of this massive fight with magical constructs that are preventing our heroes from finding out the secrets within this ruined castle. Sounds like D&D anyways, but that's okay. Have a good week. Keep your sticks on the ice. And we will, I guess, see you.
And remember, PETA are criminals and the Salvation Army sucks.
All right.
Also fight against Christian nationalism. Thank you.
Bye.
Please, as a Catholic, please fight that.
Goodbye.
Even we're getting sick of it.
I'm killing it.